Hello everyone, welcome back, and this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Capricorn for the week of August 31st. And at this time I'd like to give a very special thank you to everyone out there who has been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed, as well as all the thumbs up on all the videos you've watched and also hitting the hype button. Thank you. And of course, all the lovely messages. It is so nice to read them, and I truly appreciate you for doing that. And I thank you. Okay. Four of Wands. Nice way to start. Celebration, homecoming, feeling right place, right time with the right people. This is communications, family, friends, and a reunion of some sort. So you're having a get-together or being invited to a get-together. And it's going to feel like you belong, you fit in, you get along, you get to be who you are in the real world. So you have all the creature comforts and people that really care about you. They're very excited to celebrate with you in this new communications. Oh, the Three of Swords, healing. You know, you had a heartbreak, and that can be, you know, it doesn't always have to be like a divorce or something like that. It can be, a heartbreak can be like a family, I don't know, upheaval sort of thing, friendships, something that really felt like a tremendous loss to you. And you are now healing from that. You're feeling, you've learned, you're moving forward, you're taking the swords out of your heart, you're realizing that you can open up into the world and be safe to do so. So you're, you know, understanding that whatever that was for yous, it is in the past. You're willing to let bygones be bygones, but you're still hanging on to the knowledge. And the Ten of Swords. Yeah, look at that. Oh, dear grief. Yeah, it was painful ending. Somebody really betrayed you. Somebody that you thought you could truly trust and had your back and you could rely on and all those sort of things showed you their true colors. You will not forget. You will not deal with them anymore. They are dead, done, and over with as far as you're concerned. You're taking all that hurt and building something so much better for yourself because that person's not contributing in with your life anymore. You realize that they're gone because you have made it so. And I don't blame you. Once you have that sort of happen in your life, you grow from it. You're much wiser, but you're also realizing it's a done deal. Yeah, the Five of Cups. Definitely regrets, you know, feeling loss, grieving, abandonment. Yeah, you really feel that you were not treated fairly, but you're realizing that is done in your life. You will no longer hold yourself back with that because you've changed. You have learned the lessons. You can witness and see what's coming at you, and you're not shy about it anymore. You're not allowing people to rain on your parades in life because you realize that you're better. So the wisdom and knowledge you're taking with you, the rest of it you're leaving behind and moving on to something so much more in line with yourself. And the Queen of Swords, yes, defending what you know is rightfully yours. Not backing down from your decisions, understanding that something changed within you after all this had taken place, and you are now changed enough that nobody gets to pull the wool over your eyes anymore. You really can judge things independently on your own. You're very much putting up clear boundaries, you know, speaking your mind very clearly. You're communicating exactly how things are going to go, how people are going to treat you, that sort of thing, and you're not asking permission. You feel much more in line with who you are and your power. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. My goodness. You've really been through it. And I'm sorry for that. You know, you've been having bad dreams, not resting well. Your health is, you know, paid a toll for this. This is almost like depression, but you're understanding you're not going to allow them to do this to you anymore. You're much bigger, better, and stronger. You're taking care of your health because you know that's very important. Getting enough rest, not allowing people to come in and burst your bubble. Like you have that bubble around you now to protect you and yours. And you truly understand now what that means for you. So, oof. 10 of Cups. Wish fulfillment, family, commitment, total love and support. That is so nice. Like you are so deserving of this. People accept you. Yeah, we all say things, but you do follow through with what you say. You know, no more judging, no more holding back. You really found where you belong and with whom. You're no longer just allowing things to happen in your life. You're owning it, which helps you to really step up your game for your future and your family, like your immediate. So you feel more compassionate about those you care about, and they really care about you, and you can feel it when you enter the room or wherever this get-togethers are. You really feel that you're welcome and supported, and you don't have to do anything but just show up. Yeah, Tower card. Yeah, you've seen this coming. In fact, you probably spoke of it a few times. So you really did get yourself already pre-prepared for this, you know, change. This is, you know, an unwanted change, but it has happened. And you are no longer evaluating it as much as stepping into it, understanding you can let things go out of your life and build something so much more beautiful for you and yours and those you care about. So you're healing, you're moving forward. You know, this is quite the shakeup, but it happened. You know where you stand now and who you can rely on and trust. And that in itself is about to change so many things in your life. And the Queen of Wands, yes, ready, successful new adventures. You're taking the management role. You are so smart. Like you really are. Oh, you know, if there's anything you want to do, you will achieve it because you're not afraid. You know, you're timid. Welcome to the world. But you're not afraid. You will take the steps, try it, see what happens, that sort of thing. And now you are really owning your own life going forward. You have the courage, the confidence, and the independence. You're focused on a zest for life for yourself and determined to achieve it. Ooh, 2 of Pentacles, yes. Balancing things out. You have 2 choices that you have to pick one. And it's not an easy one for you. You've been multitasking and, you know, weighing many options. But you're realizing that it is time now to close that in. Make the decision. Things are in balance and going along smoothly, but you still have a want. And as long as you have that want, everything is not quite totally in balance. So you've really had your heart-to-heart with yourself and those around you that you care about before you make this decision going forward. But there's 2 choices, and you are more than knowing it's time to make, you know, one more choice here. The Knight of Pentacles. Now your finances are looking okay. There's travel plans here for some of you, and it doesn't look like it's a great distance. Maybe you're just going to the beach, just unwinding. You've already planted the seeds. You know what you want to come out of this, and you're trying to help yourself to just relax that little extra bit. Take that time out for yourself. Unclutter the mind. Just breathe as best you can while you wait for this to begin. Yeah, the Four of Cups. You're definitely waiting. You know, you're feeling not sure. I mean, you have enough, you know that, you're content within reason, but you still have that desire. And I don't think that's going to go away anytime soon. So you're needing to make a decision again on how your future is going to look. And I don't think it will take you long to make that decision final. And then you will take the steps. I don't think you're talking to anybody outside of your immediate about what your plans are, but you're setting everything up in a row for yourself. And the Queen of Cups, yes. Yeah, you're really making some strides for your future. You're growing. There's romance here, contentment, family, commitment, and you're developing your own sense of person. You know, family's one thing, but this is your own wisdom, following it, using your head over your heart, feeling much more assured of your circumstances and your steps going forward. You're following your wisdom and realizing that it is time for you to sit those around you, have that talk, and then see what the future brings in. But you're about to make a change here. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. You're a little bit stressed about your finances, or maybe there has been something come up and it sort of made you recalibrate, take a second look at your finances, you know, an unexpected bill, something like that. And it made you really take a strong, hard look at where you are, what you have, what you bring to the table, and what you desire in the future. So you're really making decisions to achieve something for your future here. So, you know, you're worried about it. Absolutely. You don't want any financial loss. So you're really making a decision to change where you're at right now. Oh, Six of Cups. Reunion. Nostalgia. That's beautiful. There's gifts here. There's reunions. There's inspiration. And you are in a much more calmer state. Once all this starts and you make your decision, it is going to help you to find that, you know, that Zen feeling almost in your life, because everything else will just sort of like a puzzle start to fit together. And it's got nothing to do with anything else that you've done. It's just the way the universe is aligning it for you to come in. Judgment. Yes, making a judgment call. Understanding you need to do this one more time. Now, this could be signing of a contract. Now, this could be renewing a mortgage. This could be buying a vehicle, having to sign a contract for a job, money that's been owed to you for a long time. And, you know, it's finally the judge had to step in and make sure that, you know, all the money goes to the right people, that sort of thing. But this is good, common sense judgment. You're understanding that it's being done fairly. You're feeling comfortable about the choices, and you're ready. You really are. You weren't before, but you've just found that sweet spot within yourself. You have clarity. You're telling the truth. You're finding balance in your life again, and you're ready for this. You were worried, but it's coming to you so much more in line and calm that you accept it as it is and then move forward. Yeah, the Star. Look at that. New paths, renewal, hope, inner clarity. I love it. You have faith again in what you believe to be how it's going to be. You know, you're being in the spotlight. Things are really starting to come together in your life, and you're ready for this. You've been waiting for this again. And now that you have the chance, you're not sitting there. You're making that choice quite quickly. And it's going to be a better movement for yourself. Yeah, the Chariot. Definitely moving forward. You're understanding that you're in charge of this. The only one who can make this decision is you yourself, because this movement and progress takes time. So you're paying attention. You have the willpower and control and determination. You definitely have the courage. You're ready for this change, and you're in charge of it. And you are very much aware of, the sword you reel here. But it's really going to turn in your favor. You're going to be so much happier that this has happened for you. Maybe not at that in particular moment, but you will realize it was the better one for you. All right, and your oracle card. I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother ride ahead. Beautiful. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.